One thing is the projection.
Yeah.
So then the dorsum. Dorsum is the entire length.
Okay.
This should be a straight line.
Straight line.
Yeah. So we got to have a straight line dorsum. Then the width. This width at the base and the width at the top. So we're going to reduce this width there
Yeah.
and make a pointy thing. So that's called the osteotomy. So we'll be fracturing the bone and taking it inside. There's no other way we can do that.
So this one.
Yeah. The other thing is your alar base is buckled. Alar base means this is like a. It's
Bigger, small.
here also there is a curve.
Yeah.
Here also there is a curve. These curves are not nice.
Okay.
It should be a little bit straight and not that.
Well, kind of.
The angle should be like this,
Yeah.
not like this.
Okay. Yeah.
So that means I'll have to do some crafting inside to get the shape, and if required, little bit of trimming then that we call alar base work. And then the last thing which is also needed for you is this columella. So this is like again like an arc. In that also we have to make it a little bit more straight. That's called columella. Okay. Now I'll give you an idea as to how it might look eventually. Another thing is, if needed, because I need some quantity. Come this side. I'll just show you. This is going to go inside. Now this width might be like more than 2 centimeters. We're going to reduce this easily by 3-4 millimeters on each side. Okay. The place where your nose starts is quite nice, so we don't need to touch the place where it begins. It's called the radix. But then this point here is here, so we need to lift it up. So it'll come up like this, you see. So the moment it comes up, you see how it comes.
Yeah.
So this one I'm not going to do much there, but we start it and then we take that ride up.
Yeah.
Here it's too flat and comes up. So that's not a nice way. We're going to take it up everywhere and the tip will come like this.
Yeah.
So finally this will be a tip and it will be a straight line.
Straight line, yeah.
Width will go down, nothing much there. And the tip is good actually for you. Only thing is a little less projected.
Yeah.
So we're going to just lift it a little bit, not much.
Okay.
2-3 millimeters. Here a lot of work has to be done. So this shape has to be like this.
Yeah. A bit. Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
This should not be like a arc. Doesn't look nice. So we'll have this both. And this curvature again should not be curvature. Should be like a little bit more
Flat.
straighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are the main aspects we're looking at. And all of this we can do. And see, even though it's 4 millimeters there, 3 millimeters there, 4-5 millimeters, 3-4. That's all we're going to do. Remember, rhinoplasty is a surgery of millimeters.
Millimeters.
We're not talking here about major movements.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Even a genioplasty, we can talk of 10 millimeter, which is like a centimeter. But rhinoplasty, centimeter is like very rarely done.
Minutest thing will make it.
It makes a difference because we're altering the millimeters at different levels in different points.
Which makes it a
Absolutely. So the different subunits, if it's 3 millimeters there, another 2 millimeters, another 3 millimeters here, that adds on overall and gives you a much better projection, much better proportional shape.
What about the when I have seen like people like you and my father, like they have that.
We can do that if you want. I can give you a more exaggerated tip if you want. That's okay.
No, I am asking like, is it like needed or like will it?
It's up to you. If you want, we can. The only problem when you have to do that is the quantity of bone that I need. So when the quantity is not enough, then I have to harvest rib.
Yeah, from somewhere.
If I take the rib, then I can build it much more better. Try to get as much closer to that as possible.
So I don't know if this kind of. I'm just talking about the pointed thing, like.
Oh, okay.
Kind of.
So this is a bit too exaggeratedly pointed. Like something you can get.
Yeah. So that is what I was thinking.
Yeah, there will be significant improvement
Yeah.
after I do this.
Yeah.
Okay, retractor there. patient on whom we're going to do an osteotomy. We're doing a genioplasty. So you can see the shape of his chin. It's very broad. He almost has two horns. I'm going to retain that for the moment. I've gotten below the nerve on both the sides. That's my plan. We're going to be augmenting both his vertical dimension and his horizontal dimension. So I'm going to show you how the segment was. It was like that. And we just brought it down. You can see it's already quite free. And it has nice muscle attachments as well. I'm going to move it to the desired location and fix it. You need to give me rolling.
Perfect, mom. I don't go surprise.
Yeah, so when you go into the what are you doing?
Mr. Rosal.
Don't need a big crowd now. If you're walking in the morning, so yeah, the morning what's happening, you're not having enough people down. You have to put the stitch there. So that the suturing and everything gets slightly, it's got a much better proportion also. Just give me the knife and fix it. Another reason is because after the osteotomy, remember we didn't keep any pressure for him. And get the, so you see the amount of difference we've achieved. We've narrowed the nose, narrowed the ala base, increased the tip, defined the tip. That's all you can see on the basal view. It means
surgery or from this day 3 weeks?
From this day 3 weeks.
yeah, it's still a little delicate though on that side. Trailer. Okay, 1 second. iPad. So this is 7 days Post-op. It's looking nice. Just gonna. Kannadi kudu. Can have a look. What do you think?
Thin.
Yeah. Look at your pre-op. Kati kudu. You can see the difference, right? It's huge. So as I mentioned, we've augmented the dorsum. And can you come on this side, Kala? No, you yeah, and it's like this, okay? So you can see clearly, let me explain again what all we did. So these are the two dots, that's for the osteotomy. That means I've narrowed the base of the nose, okay? Then here we've done the augmentation. That's why you have a step, there's no step now. Next thing you notice here, the place where the nose starts, the radix. So now it's like one continuous nose, which gives the impression that the nose is longer for your face. And now it's matching much more than what was earlier. Then you see the tip, like a boxy tip. Now it's, I wouldn't call it pointy, but it will be still suiting your face. It's not going to be like a Caucasian nose, but it's still going to be much pointy. And to augment that is a side work that we've done. That's why you can see those little bruising. All of that will disappear. Okay, this is bruising, that's bruising, your little bruising inside the eyes. You know, because there's a lot of extensive bony workouts that's being done. And so that's the reason why. And also you can see the difference with your chin. I've retained that broad chin of yours, but we've given it that extra projection. I think it looks fabulous. Can you just turn that side a bit? Look at the angle. Just appreciate the angle change. Can you see that? No, you see in the mirror. You can see the difference, right? It's huge. This was straight, right? You see that, and now you see the angle going down. And that gives that kind of angular face. So it makes your face long there. I mean, I think it looks really cool. Look at that. Look a little bit more. Now you can go into modeling. Yeah, it's really come out very well. And look at this angle also. So we've retained the fullness there. That gives you that manly kind of a look, and then a strong chin. But the length is also more. You can see this angle has been changed. Keep going and showing you. Other side, if you turn, look at that. Again, inside here. Ibdi way. Pudi. Consider turn. Yeah. Again, you can see the difference. And do remember, this is just 1 week after surgery. So this is just going to get much better.
I have this thing regarding the swelling here. Does it work?
It's all going to go down. See, there's a lot of bony work, and there's bony work on the nose, on the chin, on the angle. So the work has been done till this part, on both the sides. So, you know, it's going to be there. Yeah, this is good. 7 days post-op, this is good. Some people have little extra bruising, some don't, but you know, it's all going to go away. And when we're doing a major work, so this is all just temporary. Are you having pain though? No pain. That's very good thing. Okay. With regard to your diet, you can pretty much start most of the things from today. Till now we said soft solid. Still be careful. I wouldn't want you to just eat everything, but be a little careful.
Till like what is like
Another week, another 2 weeks if you can. Wait for all the bruising to settle, and then you can probably get back to normal diet. Another important thing, don't sleep on the sides.
still like for how long?
2 more weeks.
But I'm not
Safety,
used to
that is. That's just a safety thing, because we've done a lot of work on the angle and on the jaw and the chin. So if you sleep on the sides, it can move a millimeter or two, you know, even though it's fixed well.
what we did.
Well, I don't want anything to happen untoward, so we just want to be more careful.